You can see here this is set up with nitro, 920 horsepower maximum things on it, but I've got lowest downforce available. However, what it doesn't do is take away the wing. So I'm showing you what happens when you don't take away the wing. All this is kind of irrelevant. That's relevant. Gearing, top speed, relevant. This here you can see is relevant. I've got flat floor and quite high up, the maximum, to give the best flow over and under the car. So I'm going to have a lot of grip. It doesn't need it, it just needs enough to stop the back end flowing away. I'll win this race easily, but this is a demonstration. So, pay attention, Bond. Watch what happens. Now watch what the nitrous does. Right, going up the hill, we're slowing down. Nitrous, we start speeding back up again. Me like you, this button. It's only one lap. No one's in any competition against me. You can see we're getting some speed up down that hill. But the top speed, oh, all over the place, because it's my motion controller. Utterly boring race, no real interest. But it makes money and it gets my miles in, and I just thought I'd do a short stream about it, which no one will see, which is fine. So, see, top speed 243, without the nitrous, top speed 243. Let's give it a bit of gumph. I did, as you noticed, if you saw what I was doing with the settings, reduce the power output. So I'm getting like 263. Maybe I should have left it. I kind of assumed that reducing the power output increase from the nitrous reduced the amount of nitrous is used, but that isn't necessarily the case. That might be something worth investigating in this short video. You don't get as much money from these as you did in the old one, GTS. It's like there's so many things in GT7 that are not as good as GTS. Lobbies, streams, racing. So when they took away the good driving, the way it drove like a car, and the feedback you got through the steering wheel, I was not happy. I do wonder, having seen some videos on the new Logitech GT Pro wheel, which looks fantastic and has has the same, what is it, the new sort of basic wheel, the G923, isn't it? The one that works on the Xbox and the PlayStation, and has this slightly improved system, and this new system, the True Force feedback thing. The True Force feedback thing, which on both of the videos I've watched gives really detailed feedback. Really detailed feedback. Which is what I want. In fact, I did a video where 4-star, the lowest amount of money, crappy pipe. I did a video where I was at Alsace, and I was trying to go over things like rumble strips and the grass, and I couldn't tell the difference. It was basically the same. The two review videos of the GT Pro, which is Logitech's first direct drive steering wheel and pedal system, and the pedals have force feedback brakes, which is great. Expensive, you're talking like £1,400 or dollars to buy them, but the details there, it's like that the true force feedback was designed with that wheel in mind. You know, obviously it's only been a year since the other wheel came out, so for this new GT Pro, it was all in the pipeline, wasn't it? So yeah, I'm thinking that it's a little bit cynical. G93 is good as this super expensive thing. Anyway, downforce. To get rid of the wing, you have to take the wing off, like this. See, I've got them all. I've got that, but I don't need that. I don't need any of it. Wingless. And if I look at this, you see, I've got that. So without that, like that, there's not enough downforce at the rear to keep it stable going around the bends. You have that, but there's a lot less drag associated with that diffuser. So this is the way it's got to be done, even though this is something that needs to have changed or not be there. You need to be able to take the wing off when you're at the track. I mean, they've made the shop so you can add tyres and things like that, but they need to have the ability to take the wing off. It's just nuts. Absolutely insane. It just shows it's yet another crap part of this game. And as I say, cynically, I do wonder whether they started the game off with a lot of feedback, dialed that back. I was assuming it was because of the whinging players. Yeah, it's not like the game before, you know, when they'd improved the feedback in a real world sense. I wonder now whether they dialed it back. Well, no, because they don't belong to Logitech, do they? That can't be true. Unless they were in bed with Logitech, I don't know. Bit of a conspiracy theory there. Right, back in here. Same plate, same time of day, same racing conditions. Let's see what top speed we can get now. You can see already the wing's gone and the downforce at the rear has gone from 180, which was the lowest before, immediately down to 145. Needs to be there because you only need enough to be able to keep the back end on the floor going around the bends at the end. Everything else shall remain the same. Output adjustment down there for the nitrous. We'll play with that afterwards. Give it a go. You notice that it didn't lose speed, it just didn't gain anymore, but now I'm pressing my nitrous button and it is accelerating up to a good speed. Let's take it over the top. Already so much faster, without that ridiculous doubt. It's a little bit less stable, it's quite a lot less stable, but I'm able to steer it and I'm not crashing. Back end doesn't go. Let's see how it goes around the bend at the end. Hello! Fantastic to see you. How are things in sunny Deutschland? Right, so coming off the hill, when it went flat, the top speed we got was... Ooh, pay attention, Andrew. Was 253, which is 10 miles an hour faster than when the wing was on. Even with a bit of a crosswind, slightly ahead, 4 meters per second. Look at that, 253, 252, so it's 8 miles per hour, 7 miles per hour. Oh, slowing down, still quicker though. In North Wales, where I live, it has been a beautiful couple of days. Yesterday and today, beautiful azure skies. In the sun, it's been very warm. I was sweating. Out of the sun, in the shade, it was very cold. It's kind of, you either were too hot or you're too cold. You were never perfect. But a beautiful day, a very beautiful day. I remember the beautiful days in Deutschland, in dem Pfalz, in the Gebiet of Ludwigshafen am Rhein. I miss it. I miss that place. Very happy time for me. Very happy time. Uh, 1989 bis 1990. Ich bin ein Jahr in Deutschland gewesen mit meinem Praktikum. Ich hatte mit BASF Aktiengesellschaft gearbeitet. Oh, young people. That's when I was 19. I was 19. 19 Jahre alt. So, this is why my German is sehr schlecht. Auch, das ist warum ich hätte mit einem pelzischen Akzent gesprochen. 20. Ich weiß das nicht. Was ist? Kartoffelkopf. And anyway, stuff like that. I used to have a guy. Alles klar, ist okay. Yeah, but my Grammatik und mein wie heißt das? Einen Moment, bitte. What's vocabulary auf Deutsch? Wie heißt vocabulary auf Deutsch? Anyway, so it's because it's 33 years ago, yeah, and I don't get much practice, so it's a bit ooh, like that. But I still love it. I still love Germany. I still know that Bayerische is impossible. I had a friend who was Plattdeutsch. His name was Utz. I mean, people think you're being offensive if you laugh at something. It was funny, man. His name's Utz. Utz. What a brilliant, wonderful name. Utz. You wouldn't find a name like that anywhere else. It's a fantastic name. He was a great guy. But yeah, he was Plattdeutsch. He didn't speak very good Plattdeutsch. Wortschatz. Toll. Dankeschön. Ich bin very happy, thank you. Oh. Was ist? Yeah, I'd kind of Frisian. Frisian, right up there. That is Plattdeutsch. Right. So you are my relative as an Englishman, because English came from the Frisian region that borders between Niederlande and Deutschlande. That region there. The Angles, the Saxons, and the Jutes, they all came from around there. They came over, mixed with the Celts, and out came English. And then the French and Latin came in and mixed a bit more. now you have English, which has wenig Grammatik. Wuppertal! Yes, I remember. I did have a spreadsheet, but my computer crashed and I lost everything. Yeah, Wuppertal. That's such a great place. Just, I mean, I don't know what a Wupper is. Was ist ein Wupper? For you to have a Tal of the Wupper. Just the valley of a Wupper. Was ist ein Wupper? True, I live in Wuppertal. Ah, Saxony. You're related to the Queen. Saxe-Gotha-Coburg. No, Saxe-Coburg-Gotha. That's her actual surname. And then when we had the small problems, 2 small problems, the first one was the big problem. In 1914, you know, you've probably heard of it. Because she was basically German, and Queen Victoria should have been the Kaiser, but she was a girl, they changed their name to Windsor. Now, there was already a family Windsor, but they were in charge, so they took the name. Yeah. So, yeah, but they were originally Saxe-Coburg-Gotha, I believe. Yes. Wupper is the name of the river. Wupperschluss. Schluss. Richtig? Gibt es das? Schluss. Ist das richtig? Wow, I'm pronouncing the words really well. Richtig. I should be saying richtig. Ich bin Pelzer. Was ist? Anyway. There were some mad people I worked with. Mad people. Yeah, we keep joking about the Queen being in Germany. Yeah, so do we. We've been joking about it for a long time. Do you know, people keep talking about the English royal family. Well, the royal family has not been English since just after Alfred the Great, over 1,000 years ago. So, you know, the Stuarts, well, there was the Tudors, which were Welsh, the Stuarts, which were Scottish, and then the Germans. So, oh, no, wait, the Normans, which are Viking French. So, yeah. The royal family's not English, and hasn't been for a very long time. Okay, so that went okay. I mean, this is not. I'm on motion controller because my rig snapped on my fat bottom, and I'm struggling to fix it. So I may have to do something drastic with that. But we're working on it. Anyway, so this was only going to be a short thing. So I needed to get the miles. Well, I didn't need to. I've ignored the game for a long time. I wanted to get the miles, the kilometers, the distance. Wie heißt Distance auf Deutsch, bitte? Fahrigkeit? Nein. Must hop in bed now. Cymru! Oh, das ist sehr gut. Welse? Auch Welserin? Die Welse. Ich bin Engländer, aber ich lebe in Wales. Wie heißt Wales auf Deutsch? Anyway, yeah. Okay, excellent. Thank you for joining me anyway. It's great to have a chat with you. And I hope you carry on being brilliant in the racing. I am going to... what am I going to do? I'm going to do one more thing and then disappear. Gute Nacht. Schlaf gut, bitte. Bitte, gell. Schlaf gut, gell. Now I'm trying to think what good night is in Welsh, and I've completely forgotten. Nos da. N-O with a little hat, S. Da is good. Nos da. Word order, same in Welsh as in German. Pronunciation also. Right, let's do one more. Right, I'm going to do... Oh, get down there. While no one's watching, I'm going to do a custom race, because I can get more money. Though it's going to be really boring. Sorry, everybody. before I sign off. Lap race, laps, number of laps. Let's make it 5, 6. Oh wow. Number of cars 20. Rolling start. I like grid starts. Slipstream strength strong. Tyre wear on. Mechanical damage none. Fuel consumption always adds a bit of it. Oh, it's not adding any better. Grip reduction off tracks irrelevant. Starting grid. I'm going to go to the back. That will give me some more money. A little bit more money. Yes, good. I don't want to do more than 6. I'll just get so bored. I'll probably want to crash for the sake of not being bored. Rival selection, right. Right, let's go to rivals professional level. Adds a little bit more. Now, car category. See, that adds a lot. If I go like to there, it goes down, and so on. So that's the same. Let's go for the fastest. I'll pee all over them anyway, because they're all slow. Flag rules, blah blah, pit lane. Do not do any correction. Go away. Flag rules, they can get lost. I'm not having that. So I can get 42,000. Refueling speed, whatever. Slipstream strong. So if I had one more lap, that's quite a lot, 50 grand. I can double my money. Yeah, let's do it. Start the race. Yeehaw! Oh. Why can I not remember Rimzimzimzimzim's name? That's so annoying. It's just crazy. I should be able to remember that. So race settings, I don't need to change anything, do I? Let's do 7 laps. Boring as hell. Yeah. Oh. Oh, you can hear the flutter. That's good. Of the wastegate. Woohoo! It's so much faster than these guys. Maybe getting a 6th, just as a thought. Whoa! So much quicker. Now, I don't know whether they've dealt with this. There was always a lovely loophole in Gran Turismo Sport where all of the other idiots, excuse me, all of the other idiots that I was already faster than came in for a pit stop at the end of lap 1. Oh! Wall there. Sorry, I was looking away. Just grabbing something. Still way ahead. Might take away a clean race bonus though. Look how much slower it is. So there's been quite a bit of crackling involved in my streams over the past recent times. And it doesn't seem to change too much with what I'm plugging in to my controller. Wow, it's using a lot of fuel. Let's get some speed on. I want to make a bit of time on these people. So I'm wondering whether it's the connection on the inside rather than the outside. Look at that. Can I get to 270? Can I get to 270? Just out of interest? I think I can. Yes! That'll do. I've used half of my nitrous. I'm thinking... Oh wow. Oh wow. I've used so much fuel. I'm gonna have to come into the pits. That's incredible. So I might as well use the nitrous. Wow, 4 times fuel consumption. That's new. I've not done that before. Oh, run out of nitrous. So it's a lap at a time. 8 laps. 8 laps? Oh God, this is going to be boring. I'll save a bit of time. Is this going to run out of fuel before I get to the pits? Holy crap. Of course, I've got my leaner meter. No, I can do 1 lap. I'm going to do 1 lap on a tank. That is terrible. Don't change them. Refuel all the way. This is amazing. This is so bad. That's actually quite interesting. You can see Betty Boop, and you can see the Roger Rabbits all coming in. All coming in. White wheels and my learner stickers. Let's fuel her up all the way. They're all going on mediums, so they're not worn enough for that to need to be done. Right, let's right, let's go to the leanest mixture, see if I can do 2 laps. I've lost quite a bit of time though. Weird. Quite a bit slower. They are catching me up. Oh, this actually might be a lot more interesting than I thought it would be. The power. Oh my God, it doesn't refuel the nitrous. It doesn't refuel the nitrous. Oh, that's crap. That's really crap. Oh. Well, I'm not impressed with that at all. That's really shit. Come on. Oh. Holding this thing in mid-air. Dodgy. Gosh, I'm going slow. But I'm using less fuel, I guess. Let's keep the speed up a little bit though. I don't want to be overtaken if I can help it. This is interesting. I think if I had the wheel, I would want a button to be a hand throttle as well as my pedal, just so that I can give my foot a rest. Alternate where the pressure is. Is it raining? No. I'm actually pulling away. Wind's behind me now. Let's see if I can go up a gear. Might save a bit of fuel. It's interesting though. I mean, I actually like the idea of having the top two gears able to get top speed from, depending what you're doing. I am still pulling away from them, which is interesting. Oh no, now they're catching me up again. Oh my goodness. What is going on? So, it's looking to me like I'm not going to be able to do 2 laps even with fuel saving. Sorry, even with the going on to the leanest mixture. As that is the case... Oh, wrong button. I've got these done the wrong way. Might as well go for outright speed. I can only do 1 lap at a time regardless of the fuel mixture. Go for the fastest. I do not think I'll need to change tyres at all. This should be quite interesting actually. My nitrous has gone and it does not refuel. It does not refuel. Now, so let's take a bit of a gamble. Transmission motorsport. Not even trying anymore. How do you mean not trying? Oh, I'm not in the lead. Go. Hello, Ian. Say my name. Transmission motorsport. I don't know who that is. I'm guessing you're someone that I know that has changed their name. No way! Change your name. Transmission. Oh God. That is so bad. That's a joke on the level of the shit I come out with. Tasha. Well, it's hard to try when you've got a wheel. Well, I have a wheel. Thank you, Mikey. I do love you, you twit. The fuck are you talking about? Get your head out of your American arse. Of course I love you. I just miss cuddles. And you won't cuddle me, and you're too far away. And a cow. No, I'm on motion controller because if you remember, you won't because you're old and senile, a bit like me. My playseat challenge snapped under my fat arse, and today I went to Llandudno in North West Wales, the Victorian village. It's not a village, it's a town. To go to a hardware store to try and find bits to fix the wheel, not the wheels, God, the seat, and realised that was going to be very expensive, like half the cost of buying a new bloody play seat. So yeah, right, I'm overtaking, back in second. I'll be back in first in a second. I made the mistake of thinking I could do 2 laps without refueling, but I've set this little custom race up wrong, trying to double my doodahs money. Yeah, so I mean, the reason I sort of restarted again, it's all Diaco and Moomin's fault. I had very happily disappeared, and I'm glad I did because I needed to, and I am much better in myself, thank you. Less beer, oh the fuck, less beer always helps. So because of my fat belly, visceral fat, lots of that. And then I don't know, I just, it kind of popped up, so there was an EDTM thing going on, and then stupid me decided to say hello and watch them, and they were really nice to me, as they always are, and I'm like, oh, I don't know what he's talking about. And then I joined a race, sort of. A break can be good. Yeah, I won't be as involved as I was before, though. I need the distance. I don't cope well with too much scrutiny, too much responsibility. Not these days. Not yet. Maybe in a while. Maybe. We'll see. So anyway, I've reappeared like an idiot. Get in there. Right, so I'm further ahead than I was last time because I have got it on maximum power. Here we go, here we go, here we go. Aim, aim. It's quite difficult to do when you're doing it in mid-air. Yeah, leave them, they're fine. Yeah, so I quite like the idea of getting a Logitech GT Pro. They're quite expensive, but not as expensive as other things that are similar. So I had 0.1 of a lap left, so I don't need to go to the end of the... Feel free to pop into my streams and talk shit what's on. Oh, I could do that, I suppose. Look, see Betty Boop? Betty Boop? There's a reason Betty Boop's there. One of my favourite films is called Chalet Girl with the lovely Felicity. Yeah, that'll do. Taking a bit of a gamble. Oh, yes, I'm still ahead. Felicity, I forgot her name. What the hell? Rogue One. Felicity. I can't remember her name. What the hell's going on? Anyway, her. She's from Birmingham, though she hasn't got a Birmingham accent at all. She was on as a child actor The Archers, which you've never heard of. I just want to upgrade to a T300. Yeah, but the thing is, the T300, which I believe is a Thrustmaster, yes? Is that correct? Is basically the same kind of wheels. Well, I've got like a G29. Hello, Ant. Right, and so it's basically a sort of like an equivalent to what I've got, but the GT Pro is direct drive, has 11 newton meters of doodah, and the pedals, it has a foot, what do they call it? The brake pedal is feedback. It's a feedback brake pedal, so it feels like a real brake pedal. It's $1,400 altogether, I believe, which is quite expensive for a Logitech. However, for like a Fanatic or whatever else is out there, it's cheap. So maybe looking to get in that instead of investing in a T300, because the thing about the Logitech thing, when they brought out their new hold on, give me a second, G923, the replacement for the G29, load cell, that's it, what you said, bum face. Stop trying to read and steer. Load cell, I've got whatever that said, and if I could afford more, I'd buy more. Well, duh. If I could afford a car, I'd buy a car and a motorbike and a house. Idiot. Oh, you need such. Oh, I'm 23 seconds ahead. Great. We'll capitalise on that. Get a grip, Tasha, and gives a kiss. Mwah! Frankly, I just want to cuddle. I mean, a nice cuddle, not a rubbish one. Snuggle. Snuggle. That's what I miss. It was the last thing I forgot what it felt like when she who must not be named fucked off and cheated on me and nicked all my stuff. Yeah, like that, but lying in the bed. See, my darling ex-wife, she who must be dumped off a cliff and shot at. Welsh bitch. Frigid. I mean, if you get like, what's that American, is it, do you have Smeg? Smeg fridge freezers? She's one of them, but twice as big and shorter and nastier. She's a dementor. She sucks the life out of you and then nicks your kids in your house. Well, I gave her the house, but she nicked everything else. Anyway, not bitter at all. I'm just hateful and horrible. Now, but the Emma, i.e. Jessica Rabbit, aka Betty Boop. Yeah. She used to lie in bed next to me, and instead of showing me her back, she used to wrap her arm around me and crush me to her. And she was Scottish. And this is why I really like Karen Gillan. Because while they didn't have the same accents, because Karen Gillan is from Inversnecky, that's Inverness to you, and she who must not be named is from the Borders, Galashiels. They both have very good Scottish accents, and they're both mad, and they're both brilliant. It's just Karen Gillan's 5'10", sorry, nearly 5'11" actually. So yeah, her arse is not as nice as Emma's was, but everything else is very nice, very nice. Eyes, not blue like Emma. Right, let's try and take the piss out of the fueling. Not half, we're going to go for less than I did before. Let's go to 80%. Let's go to 80, 85, because I had 0.2. Now, I've got a task for you, Tasha. start explaining to Americans that Scottish is a British accent, so when they go, I can do a British accent. If you can do a Scottish accent, you can also do a British accent. Do you like Babylon 5? Whoa. I like Babylon 5, but I've just watched an episode in Series 4 where they had a fella called Captain Jack, who was this fat beardy twat, who was so obviously American and shit at accents, and I don't actually know why they got him to do what they would call British accent, because he made Dick Van Dyke sound astonishingly English. They went to Mars. Explain why you need a fake British accent in fucking Mars. Yeah, I've met a lot of Americans, and I like pretty much all of them. The ones I knew. There were some dickheads, but you know, he was like my brother. His name was Carl Conaway, and he was Texan, for which I forgave him, bless him. Much shorter than me and built like a brick shit house. He had this trick where he would grab me, put me over his shoulders and do sort of tricep exercises with my entire 6'2" body weight. So strong. Anyway, he was in the American Army in Mannheim. There's a few reasons why I have a little bit of respect. But he was in the middle of fucking Germany, and he wanted to try and learn German. And all the idiots in his squad kept telling him off, "You're American, speak English." To which I used to say to them, well, you could start yourselves, mate. Because whatever the fuck you're talking ain't English. You know, just because they were pissing my mate off. Of course, they could have all killed me with their little finger. Well, the brainy ones who knew where the little finger was. Right, let's see. I sound like a 2p whore when I do a British accent. Okay. Tasha, you sound like a 3p whore when you don't. So you're 2/3 there already. You're no problem. If you're going to do a proper British accent, you need to stop trying to do a British accent. You've got to understand that, like in America, because I understand, oh shit no, like in America, America also has lots of accents, and they're all American, yeah? Well, Britain, the whole of Britain, has fucking lots of accents, and you can go 20 miles, you go 5 miles down the road and they will change, which I'm pretty sure is probably the case in America. You know? So the British accent is about like saying the American accent when you could be from Brooklyn. You can have coffee from the water and the faucet. You can be from South Carolina, which I can't do. You can be, you know, the southern accent. The southern accent. Virginia? Florida? That's in the south, isn't it? It's just, you know, y'all come back now, you hear? I'm John Wayne. I mean, it's stupid. It's fucking stupid. I just wish I could do accents better. I wish I could hear them better, that I could do them better. So, go onto the YouTube channel, call me Chris. She's Canadian. She's quite pretty. You'll like her. She's blonde, she's got a nice arse. And she's mad as a box of frogs. She's a lot like me, but much more attractive and very, very much more successful, with bluer eyes, though my ex-girlfriend, she who must not be named, did tell me that I had really blue eyes. Now my kids have all got really blue eyes. Really blue eyes. Much more beautiful than me, obviously, because they're my kids. Don't change. Right, what are you saying? Yeah, but American accent is generally the plainest, boring English. Yeah, but I'd prefer the idea. I'd start taking the piss. Oh, you know her? It's a K for call me, you silly sod. Ant, who is listening to this while trying to go to sleep, I'm guessing, because there's 3 people, there's Ian, there's you, and there's Ant. Ant may like her a little bit. A little bit. Right, we'll go there. Let's try that one. I'm going to run out of fuel now. This is not going to be good. God, this V6 sounds good, considering it's a piece of shit Renault engine. My kid watches, and my wife, and I just stare. Is it the eyes? It's 2 things, right? Eyes, and I've seen her without makeup, and it doesn't. I mean, I don't give a shit about the makeup. Makeup's to cover up faults for some godforsaken reason, whereas genuine attractiveness is none of that. No, I don't. Eyes, hair, yes. And she cut it short, and she's going, I'm trying this, and it's like, what cracks me up? You've got short hair, you look like a man. No, you don't. Fuck off. No. Kate Beckinsale with short hair looks like a man? No. Jennifer Connelly looks like a man with short hair? No. This is just bollocks. It's just bullshit. Anyway, yes, eyes. Nice arse, though not exactly my thing, but and then she's going, my tits are shit. What the fuck are you talking about? They're perfect. They're exactly the right size. Fuck's sake. Big tits flopping about, they're the ones that are shit. She is fucking hot. Yeah. Yeah. What's interesting to me, as I said to Ant earlier today, is she had like a question and answer session, some of the which she said, go fuck yourself. She didn't say it like that, but she did basically say, mind your own beeswax. Or as the great Denzel Washington once said to Dakota Fanning in the film, one of my favourite films, Man on Fire. No, not anymore. She doesn't, because she redid the video, as you well know. Nunya business. That one. Anyway, she has an amazing way of saying "go fuck yourself." Yeah, she's very polite about it. I don't know. But she was talking about, somebody asked her if she's an introvert or an extrovert, and she went, she's a kind of a bit of both, but she runs out of energy, and I think she's very like me. Of course she still has them. She's got that fucking spring-loaded knife, for God's sake. She had it in the new video that didn't have the spring-loaded knife, even though it did. I bet she's actually a fucking nightmare. Anyway, Anne, I was saying earlier, have you seen the videos she did about the vegan oh yeah, that nut job, that fucking patronising, condescending piece of shit woman, vegan Molly or whatever the fuck, old stupid patronising, condescending, wrong, utterly fucking wrong. Hold on, there's another word I'm looking for. Shit. It's not. That's not the word. I just thought I'd put that in there. Hold on. Gaslighting. Nasty. We all love everybody because we love all creatures. By the way, I want to kill you because you're shit. Fuck off. Vegan teacher or something. I think Chris Collins obviously has got a lot more to lose than me, because he's got 8 holy shit, 8-point-something million YouTube people, and who gives a shit about TikTok, because that's shit anyway. Oh, how close is that? How close was that? You see that? Do you see that? I ran out of fuel going for it. Could not stop laughing. She did. Vegan teacher, yes. What a pile of crap, man. I mean, seriously. Honestly, I've looked into this quite a lot for my health and many other reasons. And if you eat only plant-based food, you are on to a losing situation. We are not designed to eat only plant. Our entire gut is not designed to eat only plant-based fuels. Fuck off going ahead of me, you wanker. I'm having you now. Mulder. Where's Scully? I'm not coming second to some wanking... Yeah, omnivore, yes. I mean, you know, it's good to have a bit of stuff. But, I mean, even down to saying, you know, fats are bad for you. Bullshit. Too many carbs are bad for you. I know. Processed shit's bad for you. Cook real food, eat it. Dun dun dun. It's a $1 trillion industry. It is literally a $1 trillion industry. Do you know that saying? We are not fucking cows. Well, I've never fucked a cow, so I mean, you might have. Who knows what you're into? Oh, you're weird. But maybe I am. But you know. I wouldn't want to fuck a cow because they pee and shit out of very near that. It's not the same. It's just not the same. How easily can I get banned by being overly sexual? I do put it's not for children, but I don't know whether that, you know, I don't know how this works. Fuck you! I want to kill him. He's dead. Fuck off. And tell Tasha about that weird stupid American that thought that Formula One was a make of car and that Lotus is the same as Toyota. See, this shows you how wonderfully and brilliantly accepting I am. Right? You've just said, lol, me either. And I think that's okay. I still love you, even though you said that. It would take too long. You need to... Okay, you're one of my doodahs in blue, moderators. Put the link in this. Tasha, watch this video and try not to kill anybody in the process. Because honestly, this girl is a qualified nurse and is so thick. You just wouldn't believe it. I mean, the video she's watching's wrong in lots of ways anyway. However, holy shit. Her name's Favor? Favor? Is that what it was? Aunt Favor. Which I just wonder anyway. That's, you know, what the fuck? That's not a name. It's not a name. But if someone wants to call themselves Favour, whatever, I don't give a shit. If they're nice people. But this girl, I would not allow myself to be around because her 3/4 of a brain cell that keep banging into each other, making electrical impulses that she is thinking, would infect me with all my fucking godness. I, as bad as I am, I would be 10 times worse. 100, a million. Even worse than that, in fact. I don't know how some people even get through to being nurses as stupid as scenes. Yeah. Hello, Ian. Whoa! Did you know, according to this I'll say woman, but it's probably more like slug or amoeba. Wall. Yeah, it's not a wall, it's a barrier. Look, the wall, that's a barrier too. Alright, I can't find a wall, but the wall's later. There's the wall. There's the wall. Oh shit! Fuck, I actually hit the wall. Yeah, but Anne, you're just mad. You're just punishment. What was it she was saying about? Oh yeah, the capacity of an engine. You know, the cubes. It hit it. I don't know what happened. The capacity of the engine, right? The cubes. To her, is some kind of calculation to how many cylinders it's got. So this fella in this video she was watching was saying that the original Formula One, let's make sure I've got enough. Good. The original Formula One formula, 2.5 litre, which is kind of bollocks anyway, but this woman went, oh, that must be a 4-cylinder then. And then when someone said 3 litre, that'll be a V6. What? It's like the number of cylinders and the capacity, presumably in the word. Yeah, seriously, Ian. Seriously, she's coming out with this shit. The sort of the size of the engine. That each cylinder must have. Well, she won't know what a cylinder is, but. In my head, it's like, so each cylinder's got a fixed capacity and can't be any different. I mean, the stuff that she was getting screwed up, she thinks that an automatic gearbox is quicker in her experience, bearing in mind that she thinks that Toyota and Lotus are the same thing, for fuck's sake. Oh, I mean, we're talking on a level of and I was pissed off with the guy talking in the video she was reacting to, because he kept getting things wrong. I mean, he was citing the film Rush as an accurate description of Nicky Lauda, Andreas Nicholas Lauda, Nicky Lauda, and James Twatface Hunt, Hunt the cunt the shunt, as an accurate depiction of what happened in 1976. For fuck's sake! When apparently, according to that film, Nicky Lauda was a shit driver that could set a car up. Oh, and here's a good one. According to her, it's a bit of a revelation that it's not enough to have a really good car. You've also got to be a good driver. Did you know that? Fucking hell. How the fuck are Toyota and Lotus? Well, okay, so back in the day, back in the 80s, Toyota and Lotus did have a bit of a what's the word? An agreement, a partnership. Lotus were using Toyota parts in their car to try and stop them being so badly made, shitty, fucking crappy, typical British break-it-downy machines. You know, load of trouble, usually serious. Whoa, here we go. Don't crash. Shit car, fuck off out of the way. And they had no money, so they couldn't pay for it. So they gave them a project. The project was called the X100. And the X100 was the Mark 1 Toyota MR2. I have driven that car, and it is superb. 1,000 supercharged versions came into this country, and if you look at it more modern times, the rather fantastic but communist Chinese-owned Lotus cars, like the Emira and the whatever Harry's got in his garage now, the new one. And for many years now, they've been using Toyota engines, modified, but they've been using Toyota engines. So yeah, they've had a sort of a partnership, but they've never been the same fucking company. For God's sake. For start, one's English, not British. He's from Norfolk. I mean, they're very. Ask Simon. Ask NCF1 Jerry whether Lotus is in any way related to Scotland, and he will tell you very proudly that it's not even English. It's from Norfolk. There you go. Finally finished this shitty, boring, fucking pile of shit race. Oh my God. Oh no, piss off. It's boring. Yes! Ian, you're... Hold on. Aren't you from Norfolk? No. Not the EV one. The latest version. The very latest one. Shit. Harry, he did a video picking it up, and it's a 3.5 litre supercharged V6. Yeah, so you know... So Ian will explain. He'll explain. He can explain it in Discord. I won't. Ian will explain that... Norfolk, right? You know when you go to, I don't know where this. I can't remember what this tells you. Where do the Clampets come from? Come on, Tassie, you're old enough to know who the Clampets are. When they got their oil and they ended up being the Beverly Hillbillies. Remember them? I finished, no problem. My car's indestructible. It's made in Japan out of Renault parts. Ant, tell her how that American said Alain Prost. I can't remember how he did it. I don't think I can say it as badly as that weird American said it. Okay, so you got the Clampets in Virginia. Or what's that one? Is it the Deer Hunter? Or no, what's the one where you got where they're doing the dueling banjo, the film, very famous film, very good film. Dueling banjo. You know, I got no teeth, but I'm related to my granny. You know, you don't need to be told how stupid. No, it's not. It's specifically Virginia. You know, and the Blue Ridge Mountains of Virginia, on the Trail of the Lonesome Pine. No, not Alabama and Louisiana. They got... no, that's different. No. Ant. God, typical. Bloody Stokey. Anyway. So you go, you know, when you go into the backwoods. Oh, the other day I married a raccoon. Yeah, you married a raccoon? I never married a raccoon. I like turtles. You know, that kind of thing. Where you know your sister and your brother and your mother and your father are all the same people. Well, in the rest of England, that's what Norfolk is. Sorry, Ian, but you know it's true. They are the English equivalent of rednecks, where everyone's related to the local sheep, not just its farmer. And people take the piss out of Wales for being like that way, but, you know. Down in the Bayou. Oh, no, not down in the Bayou in Georgia. That's different. That's where you all come back now you're here, and if you're not from round here, you get shot and lynched, you know. Anyway, so the idea that Lotus is English is bad enough, but the idea that it's British, you can forget that. Fuck that. That's just wrong. The idea that it's Japanese, I think you can go fuck yourself. Ozark Mountains, that sounds familiar. Yuck. Good night, Grandpa. Good night. Good night, Mama. I used to watch the Waltons a lot. Though my favourite thing, before we go, my favourite thing about the Blue Ridge Mountains of Virginia is, of course, the Laurel and Hardy song, which is a masterpiece. So, Tasha, not everything in America is bad. Because in the Blue Ridge Mountains of Virginia, on the trail of the lonesome pine, in the pale moonlight, my heart's entwined. She called the name and I called mine, oh June, like the mountains I'm blue, like the pine I'm lonesome for you. Oh, I went a bit off there. Anyway, brilliant. So, Harold Lloyd, he was awesome. Buster Keaton. I mean, come on. These are brilliant. Cheers! Cheers. Kirstie Alley before she got turned into a whale. And I don't enjoy that. I prefer German metal. Witchy metal. What the fuck's wrong with you? Rush! Though they are Canadian. Okay, so DTR Cars, Mr. Ian, is saying he is a 5-minute walk from Hethel, which is the base of Lotus. Lotus, loads of trouble, usually serious. Now, if anybody, factory, yes, if anybody has heard of the DFV engine, I know Ramstein, yeah, Ant, Tasha, Ant, welcome, introduce each other to yourselves. You both like similar kinds of weird, shouty music. Ant, tell her about the woman that you introduced me to, I can't remember the name of, who can do that shouting. The shouty stuff, you know, the very nice lady with all the tattoos, who taught herself to do the shouting without destroying her voice. You love rock music, but do you love Rush? Because if you don't love Rush, you need a slap. Don't make me so angry, and I won't feel so shouty. Oh no, they are always shouting. Yes, like that, but she's a woman with women's voices. You know, like womeny high women, and then she goes, and then she goes, and then she goes, that's her, Ginger, Tatiana from Ginger. Honestly, look her up on YouTube, and you'll think, what the fuck is going on here? How is that? Where's the hairy, beardy man with a big fat belly to do this shouting? She's nice. Can we have sex? And then you find out that the very nice lady with the sex is the hairy, beardy man, except she's not a hairy, beardy man. She's just got this ability with the voice to do. I can't, even doing that hurts. I don't want to do that. I'm a baritone, or I used to be a tenor, but I'm old now. I can do that. I can sound cute and demonic. You are cute and demonic, bitch. Have you looked her up then? Or are you just saying that because you're hoping? Gina Gerson. Oh, you saw her. Oh, that's good at least, because she's very nice. Though, too much ink for me. I'm not an ink kind of person. Oh, stribbling. Turning me on, Tasha, stop it. Okay, so, Tasha, have you heard of a porn star called Gina Gerson? Her real name's Valentina, but she's 5'6", very fit, has got a cracking arse. She's got an arse like She Who Must Not Be Named used to have an arse, but with nicer tits. Type it into anywhere you fucking like. She's on Instagram. She's very nice. Pisces and Teach to Teach are great from Ginger. Oh, these are records. Teach. Okay. Right, so I'm really bored with this driving around thing. I'm just fuck off. Okay, I'm gonna get a piss off. You're annoying. You know, it's still annoying. Okay, what I'm gonna do. Oh shit. I won. I'm amazing. Look at there I am at the back. Fuck me. What's the name from In This Moment 3 Mile Legs? Ant, that's your department. Look at the fucking speed! I'm amazing! It's all set up, of course. Oh, hold on, let's get some... cramp! Shit, leg, cramp. What the fuck are you cramping for? That's no... Just 'cause I've walked around today, you bar squared. Whew! Time to make dinner? Oh, alright. What I was going to say before you go is I'm going to finish this stream and I may open another one because I need to get back onto Mass Effect. So that I can have some more nightmares about it. And you may like Mass Effect because in that my avatar is a little bit pretty. Because it's Eleanor. And Eleanor's very pretty. She's pretty in Kingdoms of Amalur and she's pretty in Mass Effect. And if I ever find other things where Eleanor gets doing stuff. Also, she's trying to get off with the secretary and is in a deep... Fuck. What the hell? No, I'm not watching that anymore. Go away, shitty thing. Deeply trying to get married to an alien called Liana, who wants to have babies with her because apparently those aliens can do that. They're a hermaphroditic race. Fortunately, you'll like this. Fortunately, their kind of hermaphrodite looks like a really fucking hot woman, which is fine by me. I absolutely have no objections. Okay, I'm going to do some practice for EDTM. Okay, Kingdom of Amalur has hotties. It does when I design them, because I could do the arse. What? Anyway, so thanks for joining me, you bunch of nut jobs, especially you, Ian, because you're mad. And one day I'll start driving properly again with my wheel, and then I'll get millions and millions of pounds, and I'll have really nice wheels and a nice cottage, and a gym, and a motorbike, and a car, and I'll be able to fly. Well, it's good to see you too. You know I love you, and I have missed you. So, in the words of the prophet, fuck you! Thanks for joining me, everybody. This is Andrew Marr, signing off. If you see me back on here after you've cooked your dinner and, I don't know, fucked the cat or whatever it is you weird Americans do, and come back and join me and we'll try and get off with someone together electronically on the screen. Bye bye.